vampires in this movie, they're not your typical vampires. They're very naturalistic, very human, but you do have some quite menacing scenes. How did you find your inner predator?
Some of the stuff when we were doing the fight scenes, me and Cam, when we were trying to make vampire noises and stuff, I mean, we'd literally just like just start cracking up after we were like screaming at each other. We were taking it so seriously as well. I was going like, and then you just realise there's a big light on you, and you're just two guys going. It's just like, it was very embarrassing.
Kristen, Catherine, and the producers said you're immediately perfect for the role of Edward because you were both pretty and scary. What do you think it is about you that makes you scary?
Someone else said that to me the other day. They said that they're saying like, you look really mean. I think it's always scarier when you just place something ahead of someone like it's a fact, like you don't even need to threaten. You just say, I'm gonna kill you, and your reputation precedes you. You know, like, I mean, if you tell someone you're a vampire and you're like, listen, I've killed 50 people before. Like, what makes you think I'm gonna even hesitate?
Now, sense of smell is very important in this movie, especially in the first scene when Bella comes into the biology class. What did you imagine that Bella smelled like?
I just kind of imagine it as something that you wanted it so much that all you could feel is like pain. If you're so desperate to do something and you're holding yourself back, you don't really feel pleasure anymore. It's like, it's all you feel. It's just like the force of you holding it back. And so I just thought it was just like a kind of jolt of like just pure pain going through his whole body.
If you were smart, you'd stay away from me.
I can see what you're trying to put off, but I can see that it's just to keep people away from you. It's a mask. Did you tell me the truth?
No, probably not. I'd rather hear your theories.
You've become part of an amazing British franchise, the Harry Potter films, and now an American franchise, Twilight. How have the experiences differed for you?
With Harry Potter, I'd gone into it when it had already become like a machine. It was all the same people working on it for the previous 3 movies in the same place. And with Twilight, everybody was figuring stuff out. There's a lot of frantic energy. We had to figure out everything. Because you had to set up the characteristics of the vampires, not just for one movie, you have to set it up. They can't just suddenly change. They can't just suddenly, if they couldn't do something physically in the first film, they won't be able to do it physically in the second film. So there was a ton of stuff to think about.